We're live. It's Fridays with Sue and Steph. And first of all, I just want to say that Zoom has a feature where you can, like, I don't know what it's called, but you can enhance your looks. I swear to God, I look better on Zoom. I'm so much happier looking at myself on
Is it
Zoom.
the? Does it have? Wait. Are you saying that you have control over the filters on Zoom, or it's just the way Zoom is?
No, there's like a feature on it.
Oh,
Hi,
there is a
whoever's
feature.
signing
Okay.
on. We're happy to see you. We hope you're going to participate today because we want to share all our best ideas for Thanksgiving 2020. So first, I was just noticing how much happier, the thing about Zoom and StreamYard and Facebook Live and all these things is we all spend a lot of time looking at ourselves.
Yeah.
And I literally can be like trying to fix like one hair or something. And I don't think you do either, Steph. Like, we don't spend a lot of time in front of the mirror.
Clearly.
No, I'm saying I don't mean it that way. I don't want to say clearly. I wasn't evaluating you on that. But the idea that like
Yes.
Zoom has us looking at ourselves, all of these streaming services have us looking at ourselves a lot. And I find myself being much more self-conscious about how I
Yeah.
look than I want to.
Well,
I
I
don't.
think I told you I have a little hack that I do when we're doing our podcasts, and it's funny. I don't do it on this, maybe because we're interacting more than say like
Yeah.
with our guest. But I cover myself up when we're doing the podcast. I put something in front of it so I can just look at you and look at our guest.
So my problem with that is I notice I start doing other things, and I also maybe might grimace a little at something someone
Oh,
said.
so it's better to have that check.
I need to like see that I am part of this like live thing. But
Yes.
anyway,
So us catching you going,
oh my God. Well, this is for another time, but I fell asleep once.
were you talking?
I I wasn't talking. That would be even worse. But it was a work meeting. I was on with Jody and Jessica, and they were doing something. So I just said, "Okay, you guys do that. I'll wait for you to be done." And I forgot I was on the camera, and they were like,
Okay, now I'm
"Sue,
gonna stop covering myself up. I thought I had the total like
you do. You
rescue.
no. You have a cool thing. I'm
Oh
not
my god.
hearing you so well. See if your volume can go up.
Oh, hold
But
on. Yeah.
maybe everybody else is hearing. Are you hearing Stephanie and I well? Can you just put that in the comments? And also, we're gonna get down to business right now because we want to talk about Thursday's unusual. It's never been like this before. Everyone's really sad, but we want to flip it and talk about what are we doing to make Thursday at least good enough, right? Like so
Yeah.
that it's going to be there's something fun in it for everybody. So share with us in the comments what you're doing. The best one I've heard so far, which I haven't shared with my family, and I know they're not listening now, but I would love to be telling them all right now and not having to say it to their face. But everybody is going to cook one side dish. I told one of my kids, she called mashed potatoes. So everyone loves mashed potatoes. That's exciting. I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And then everyone will have to navigate the kitchen and maybe have some music on and create that like holiday spirit just because we're all together for a moment getting ready. So I love that idea. And if you're on here and you gave me that suggestion, please claim it because I cannot remember whose
Oh,
idea
that's
it was.
funny. It's really cute. It's a good one.
Oh, I think it was Milani. Milani
Oh,
Joseph, I think, told me that her family has done that. And I love the idea. Yeah. Okay. So you, Steph, anything?
yeah. I was trying to think of what we're gonna do. I don't know. I don't
We
know.
so
I
we,
was
we
thinking.
booked we booked the movie theater because we've already gone once. I didn't go, but everyone else did. But now, like the governor is saying, only essential. Like, don't leave your house except for essentials. And I don't know. In my family, the movies is essential, but I'm not sure that the governor would. Like he's saying, like grocery stores, and we're saying grocery stores and movie theaters.
I know, and it's so hard. We were watching, as I call him, my BFF, best friend Fauci, last night, and
You're what?
he was talking. My best friend Fauci, my BFF. Um, so I was watching him last night, and meanwhile, he was on StoryCourt today. He and his wife. I highly recommend it. It's a 2-minute listen. It was so awesome. But he was talking about and I love this, how every family has to make a decision for their family. And he shared what his family has decided and, what the recommendations are. And he's like, listen, he's like, all I'm asking is that you make an intentional choice. And what is that choice? And I thought it was really well said. He certainly has his opinions and his viewpoint. And I just thought it was really, really, really well said. Just got my head thinking. But as far as what we are going to do, I was thinking about some new games, actually, because I've seen some feeds on Facebook and some mentions of games that we haven't played as a family, and we are a big game family. So I was thinking about some of those. So I would love people to weigh in the comments, actually.
Do you play Azuli?
I don't know what that is.
That's a big one in my house. I'm going to see if I can. Here,
give me a quick rundown of it.
It's like a strategy game. It's offense, defense, and I'm going to try and find. Oh, here, Azul. Sorry, not Azuli, and it is.
I've never heard of it. Okay, hold it up.
I'm trying. Can you see it?
I love the box.
Yeah, so that's the new game that's out all the time. I mean, Settlers is hugely popular in my house.
Oh, that's our family. Oh, I'm so glad you said that, because I have to ask my kids if I am packing that thing, and do I have to pack the whole? I'm trying to figure out. I keep looking at the many boxes of it and trying to figure out what I need to bring. I need to face, or yeah, okay.
And Chameleon. I love Chameleon. That's a really good one.
You know what? That's a good one. We have Chameleon. We play that in the summer with our Canadian friends. It is so fun. So
nobody's jumping in. You guys, if you want to jump in with what you're doing on Thanksgiving and share that with us, we would love the suggestions.
Is Azul, is it limited to a certain number of players?
I think it's 4.
Okay.
So are you watching?
We play such a fun game. Can I share a game we play as a family? It's not even a game you can buy. It's my sister. I'm going to give a shout out to my sister, Suzanne. And it's so great with family. So what you do is you divide the family into 2 teams. And ideally, you and Dan probably shouldn't be on the same team. You want to try and divide to get the teams as, quote, even as you can. And you'll see why. So you take little sheets of paper, and everyone writes down any noun, okay? Any person, place, or thing. And they can be unique to your family. So it could be like a nickname of one of your kids. It could be some family joke. It could be it is entirely to your family's identity, okay? And then you throw those all in a big bowl or whatever. You're divided into 2 teams. And then each team goes for, I forget if it's a minute or 2 minutes, and you start pulling, and one team's just sitting watching. And the other team, so the first person up, starts pulling out of the bowl, and they see the first one, and they have to give clues to it. And you see how many you can get in that minute or 2 minutes or whatever. And then the other team goes, you keep going. But it is so funny because you can use all sorts of family jokes. So when we were playing last year, they were like, Aunt Steffi's friend who spells her name with 2 I's. They're like, oh, Jodie Tucker. Because there's all these, or they would give a family, a silly story, and so it was hilarious. The kids, at first, oh.
Did Jody make it up?
We got done, oh my God, we have to do that again.
Did Jody make the game up?
My sister plays it with some friends.
Yeah.
No, my sister.
I mean, does it have a name, or it's?
But it is hilarious.
Does it have a name?
What?
Does it have a name?
No. Well, I don't
know. Okay, so are you watching anything that you want to share that people should be watching? Our connection is not going well.
We're in season of The Crown.
Yeah.
I know.
That's a bummer. I don't know if it's me.
We're 5 episodes into the last season of The Crown. It's been great.
I'm going to switch my seat. I don't know if it's me who's causing the connectivity issue, but it's not fun to watch this. Is that any better? No?
No,
all right.
It feels staticky. Sounds staticky.
All right. Well, it's probably me because you're in the same spot you're always. Well, I am also, but I have extra people here. So we're watching the Queen's Gambit, which the rest of the world is also, and it is delightfully. That's not the right way to say it. It's creepy, and it's also delightful, which is the only way I would be watching it, truthfully. And then, you know what? Jody Podol said a lot. Jody Podol said a lot of people are like still splitting the meal if you had a kind of potluck Thanksgiving tradition. So still cooking for to take out the portions that you would make for the other families.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah. All right. Well,
idea. And I have a friend who's doing, instead of should we stop? So crackly.
I didn't hear anything you just said. You want to try again?
Yeah. So I have a friend who, what they're doing instead is they're looking at like the day of the weekend. We'll call it Thursday through Sunday, that has the nicest weather, and getting together with family outside and just doing like apple cider and donuts and just kind of hanging out as a family in the optimal temperature.
All right. Well, this has been challenging, but that's appropriate. So I think we'll call it.
Exactly.
Thanks for those of you who who stood with us.
All right.
Everybody have a good Thanksgiving.